Everyone, and welcome to the special simulcast, the Neil Haley Show on the Mitchell S. Karnes podcast with our host, Mitchell S. Karnes. Mitchell, big news first. Let's talk about the Kickstarter. It's over today, and you did
Yes.
really well.
Yeah, we hoped for 15,000 and we ended up with 20 as of this morning. So they're collecting on all that, and then they're going to get started with the pilot on August 10th.
So tell me how this process works with Kickstarter for our listeners, because we just talked about it, but we only talked about it in passing. How does that work?
Okay. From what I know, you set the goal, you sign up for the Kickstarter project, you put out what it's for and how people can invest in that. And there are people that just want to give money. This is not really an investment, they don't get anything back from it. Now, on our Kickstarter, they do because uh, the director and the producers put in incentives. So you could get like a poster of the film, you could get a birthday call from the actors, a screen visit. You could actually get on scene in there. But you say, this is our goal, 15,000, and we had 30 days to raise that. If you don't raise the 15,000, then none of the pledges are taken. So it's an all or nothing. Then we ended up getting 20,000 as of this morning when it finalized, and so we were 33% higher than what we wanted to get. So that's a great start.
No, it's definitely a great start, and it's an exciting time. It's like, okay, we did this. Now, in the process, so you movie posters, different things. So there's different tiers for the 30,000.
Yes. Yes. There was everything from just a update, $1 pledge that you would get an update of where we're doing at this point in time, who's been cast, all the way up to I think a 10,000 one was you get a speaking part in the movie. The movie.
Did
We
anyone
had
do that one?
No, no one did that one, but they did do an on-screen. You're back behind something in a major scene. They did one that was in the studio listening to or there present when they were recording the soundtrack. There was a swag thing where you could get like Watergrave shirt, Watergrave cap, your name credit on the film where it says so and so gave this, all kinds of things. It was kind of cool. Trading cards. I didn't even know there were going to be trading cards for the movie, but there are of the characters and the actors playing them.
Wow. So that's got to feel good that the accomplishment, what you've accomplished from this process, and you move forward. And we talked about a couple weeks ago, you met with the investors. Things are lining up for sure, and more cast members coming, right?
Yes, they put three more cast members on the roster yesterday, and two sets of the investors invested in a limited amount. We have a large investor that has the screenplay as of Saturday, was going to be reading it and praying over their part in this, and we'll see hopefully soon what they're going to do.
Interesting. Okay. So there you go. That process is happening, and you finished the novella. So the
Yes.
draft.
When I changed topics, I just took off with that. I spent writing retreat. I went to a hotel for 2 nights and wrote 104 pages. Got the bulk of that out, and then I couldn't stop writing when I got back home. So I finished it yesterday with the edits and sent it off to one of my beta readers, and she's going to give me some feedback, and then we'll do the edits that we need to do, and then send that off. And so I got
So
a chance to
so
start with book five.
see, I find this really fascinating. Explain to me what a writing retreat's like going in a
Well,
writing retreat. Yeah.
in my home, even though I can isolate myself like here in the sunroom, I still have, you know, four grandchildren living here with their parents. I have the business on the other side of this window. I have all kinds of distractions, things I feel like I need to be doing. So I went to a local hotel, booked it for 2 nights, didn't turn on the TV, didn't open the windows, just got my food, and I wrote from 5 in the morning to about 11 at night. Woke up the next morning at 5, wrote to about 10:30, and ended up leaving there with 104 pages typed.
Wow.
So
Okay.
yeah, I can
So
get
and
very
so so
productive when I
so
can get
so
locked
how, so
in.
there's not a lot of yakety yakking happening.
No, 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 no. No
So,
distractions. That's all I'm doing the whole weekend.
okay. So that must feel good, right? To get in that edge. What do you think when you have no distractions, you're writing? How does your brain work when there's no one to distract you when you're writing?
Oh gosh, I'm in the story. I'm watching it, listening to it, seeing the characters, talking back and forth and what they're doing, and it's like I can't type fast enough.
Really?
Mm.
And typing fast enough is pretty cool. Sounds like,
Oh
So
yeah, I mean it's just like I'm watching the film and recording what's going on.
I think it's fascinating to think about with writers and you're seeing that. And does time really fly?
Oh yeah. I mean, fact that I went to sleep at like 11 o'clock and couldn't sleep past 5 to get up and do more. And if my eyes and brain could have handled it, I'd probably just written through the night. But
Oh my goodness. And that's the process in a
oh
nutshell.
yeah, that's the what do you call it? On steroids, the process on steroids.
100%.
But it
And
shows me that when I do retire and we're in our, in that country in our house by ourselves, just the two of us, that I can do this and I can really churn out good stuff in a quick manner.
so you think without less distractions when you do retire, how much easier is it going to be to write?
Oh yeah, and I can block out 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, whatever I need to do, and then just spend the rest of the day whatever I want to do.
And so you do it in the morning, right? When do you write the best?
Yeah, in the morning. I'm
Not,
definitely a morning person. I am not a night person.
you don't, no, thank you with that one.
Yeah, never really have been much of a night person,
All right.
but I
Sounds
married
good.
one.
Yeah. So, but that's always we do. We marry our opposites. Okay,
Yes,
so let's talk about you're writing book five now. So
I
that
am.
that's that you were so happy. I'm sure once you said I can get down to that now and
Yeah,
start
because I kept having to push that aside, even though ideas were coming and things, developing of that. So now I'm in the point where I'm what they call a plotter. So I put my chapter numbers down and what has to happen in this chapter and organize that, and then I decide kind of exactly where I want the jumping in point. I know what's going to happen with the story, so where do I want the reader to start?
to go
And
next.
yeah, and how do I keep it a mystery till the end and give plausible clues that might be red herrings or they might be actual clues.
And those red herrings and clues are really a surprise, and sometimes surprise, surprise.
Yeah, and that's the exciting part was when you know at the end where you're going and it's like how can I get them there and how can I lead them astray plausibly uh, so that they do have a chance to solve it with Abby, but they don't get it so soon that it's kind of boring to the end.
To that nth degree, the
Hmm.
boreness. Okay, great. I
And
find that
I'll say this is one where you get I've changed the name from old captain our cap my captain to closure because you're going to get two sets of closure in this one, and that second set is going to be like a you know you weren't expecting hopefully, and it just kind of blows you away.
exactly. All right. So, basically, I was, I mean, that's the process, Mitchell. Plain and simple.
Yep.
Boom, go for it, get it going, and here we go. And on
Mhm.
we go, on and onward. You have some events coming up too. Talk about those.
Yeah, tomorrow night I'm in Smyrna at the Spine Bookshop, and we're there for 2 hours right before they're closing, and then the next Friday I'll be in Landmark Booksellers, which I've had been there for every book that's local to me, and so we'll be there on a Friday night from I think 5 to their close, and then we start August 10th will be our filming day. And then at the end of that month, I'll be at the Killer Nashville Conference here in Brentwood in Franklin, and I'll be signing books there as well.
And that's the exciting part about going out and meeting your fans. What do you see the people that have read some of the books? Are they just waiting? They want to read the next one. They just can't wait.
Yeah, I got a text this morning from someone I know, and they had also um, talked to my sister because they know her better than me, and they're angry that they have to wait to January to get the next one because they couldn't put this one down. So that's a good thing. And they were going back and forth, and she was like, "You think your brother would tell me where it's going?" Well, I don't really want to ask him because I don't want to know.
And
But
it's
it
and
was,
it's absolutely crazy to think about it,
yeah, yeah,
Mitchell, that where it's going. It's like this is next step. Okay, next step here. Here we go. And so all basically getting out there, being with your fans, such an exciting time, and writing the book and keeping people on their heels because they said the last book's gotten a lot of reviews already, right?
yes.
Wow. See,
And
this
they're
is
still buying the first book, which is good. So they want to get to the beginning of the series.
all
And
right.
also, we've been posting the podcasts of my writing process
Yeah.
in little snippets. So if you want to get into my brain, look those up. This is my second one, so I did the inspiration, and now what do you do with the inspiration? And so we're going to go further on every Tuesday.
Yeah, you're going deep, man. You're deep diving into things, Mitchell. That's the
I'm
important
hoping
thing.
to.
Oh, that's what you got to do. So go to mitchellskarnesauthor.com, get an autographed signed copy of any of Mitchell's books. And I appreciate it, Mitchell. And thanks again.
And sign up for the newsletter.
Yeah, and something newsletter. All right. That was a special simulcast, the Neil Haley Show in the